Chip was elected to the board of directors of AAA in 1988, and he became the CEO in 1991. This is after a career at the Pease company, which was building supplies and also doors, and Chip spent most of his career. So AAA was the second career for Chip.
Chip began to build the business organically through mergers and acquisitions, probably 10 AAA consolidations, and lots of acquisitions, many right here in Cincinnati, from Provident Travel, Fifth Third Barney Rapp Travel, Bob Summerall Tire and Service in the car care business.
In 1991, when Chip started, AAA had 270,000 members in Cincinnati and a revenue of $12 million. And now in 2023, they have 7.3 million members and revenue over $1 billion.
So you can see that is one exponential in terms of consolidation. And so Chip really was a leader in the consolidation role in AAA in total. He was one of the top leaders in the consolidation effort.
He was also successful because he built great teams and developed great leaders within the company and then got out of their way. He was also very clear on the company's strategy and purpose and held to those values.
And we continue to grow thanks to his leadership.
Chip's the kind of guy that wants to do the best he can do whatever he's doing. And he's going to work really hard in order to get it done, regardless of whether it's family, whether it's business, or whether it's working in the community. He's a hard worker, and he wants to do it right.
He loves Cincinnati, and he loves this region, and he's been so willing to dedicate his time and his skills to make the community better. Whether it's being a founding member of the Cincinnati Regional Business Committee, or his time that he dedicated to being on the board at the Maple Knoll Village Retirement Communities. He spent 15 years on that board, and the American Cancer Society Executive Committee for their Golf Classic each year. He does a lot for this community and stays active even today.
I think that one of the biggest things that motivated Chip, and it also did me in my business, is the Young Presidents Organization, YPO. YPO was a big influence on Chip's career.
It all starts with values with Chip. He always was pushing us to do the right thing, even when the right thing was hard to do. He focused on people first, and in a people business, that's what really mattered.
He takes his time, he does a lot of homework, but when he moves and gets it done, and I think he's done that in just about everything he's tried in his career. And Chip is really a great executor. Strategy and decisions in business are typically easier than people think. Those people who succeed are the great executors, and Chip's a great executor.
Chip created a culture at AAA that still exists today. The best way to encapsulate that culture is when we had employee meetings, he'd stand in front at the end and summarize with something like this. It's important for us to grow the top line. It's important for us to provide world-class service to our members, including products and services that are differentiated. We want to make some money, and we want to have some fun along the way. Chip always knew that creating a culture that included high achievement, but also enjoying each other and being collegial in our approach was the best way to provide for a great work environment and deliver great results at the end of the day.
Chip is inspired by helping others grow in their journey, whether it's family, friends, or co-workers. He likes to watch them succeed in their personal or professional lives, which gives him an extreme sense of gratification. Chip is always looking for the redeeming qualities of others. By seeking out the good in people or helping them grow in these environments is very rewarding for Chip.
He's got a great family. His wife, Laura, they've been married 55 years, and they have 2 boys and 4 grandkids. They all live in our town. They're doing very well. That's also part of anybody's success story.
Chip's lasting impact will be the amazing culture he's built at AAA and how much he's grown this business. It's also about his engagement in the community. He's leaving it a whole lot better than he found it, both from a business perspective and a community perspective. He's a difference maker.
Well, I'm last. I'm not sure anybody's left in the room, but good evening, and I'll be brief. I'm very humbled to be up here in front of you as a Greater Cincinnati Business Hall of Fame inductee. Congratulations to the other laureates who are being recognized. I'm honored to be in your company. Thank you also to the selection committee, sponsors, and all of you in the room who support the important mission of the junior achievement. You know, when you think about it, and this has been said tonight already, junior achievement has a staggering impact on the lives of young people when it comes to financial literacy, career readiness, and entrepreneurship. There are many stories. Bob, yours was brought home to me, a real one, and thank you for that. I also want to thank Jack Brown, Bob Summerall, and Tom Wiedemann for your kind words. I don't know who wrote your script, but thank you for your participation. Sharon Lawrence, who's here, she was invaluable organizing the evening on my behalf and keeping me on track. Thank you, Sharon. Importantly, with us tonight are my wife, Laura, sons Jamie and Todd, along with their wives, Dana and Megan, and two of my grandchildren, Carter and Eleanor, and two of the other grandchildren, Reed and Lucy, could not be here, but thank you very much, all of you, for supporting me. Laura, you've been by my side every step of my career, and I don't know why you lasted this long, but you have. I've so appreciated your support and wonderful counsel. Thank you very much. I've been lucky to have had a lifetime of learning and many experiences that contributed to my career journey. I'll share a few of those things with you. First, at Hanover College, for those that don't know it, a beautiful liberal arts institution overlooking 3 bends in the river, I learned the ability to reason and think, and there I learned the importance of lifelong friendships. This was followed by 4 years in the U.S. Navy tracking Soviet submarines in the North Atlantic during the Vietnam War. There I learned humility, leadership, and most importantly, just how much my country means to me. Important also, to me also is the time I spent in YPO. I joined YPO at the age of 33, and I was surrounded by people that I really admired, outstanding business leaders, where the concept of idea exchange, trust, and confidentiality were the norm. Today, my YPO forum group continues to meet, and they mean the world to me, and there's some of them in the room tonight. I spent 20 years or so with our family businesses, Pease Company and Pease Industries. Both of those companies were pioneers in the building products industry and offered me a chance at a very early age to learn the important values of business. I was fortunate to have and been inspired by 2 of my uncles who were very influential leaders and taught me an awful lot. In 1991, as Jack said, I began my nearly 3-decade career with AAA, where I put to use those early learned values. I am so proud of what we were able to accomplish and all of the people who made that possible. To the leaders, AAA leaders, the members of our board of directors who were fundamental to the success, thank you for your support, wisdom, guidance, and leadership. I will never forget your impact. However, both at Pease and AAA, the credit for success clearly lies with the people who made the journey with me. I'm the guy who got to stand up in front of the audience, take credit, whether it's good or bad, but it was our leaders and associates that deserve that credit for getting the job done. Thank you much. I appreciate being able to be here. Quite an honor. Good evening.